Hey there, brewberries. What's up? And welcome. What's a brewing? I like my friend Dan said you should say what's brewing, brewberries, and I gotta say I like it. I think it's good. I like it. So what's brewing, brewberries? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm having a great day and I'm excited. You want to know why? That's me slapping Z trying to zoom in and I can't because we are in 118 FOV changes with quick cuts to make it look like I hit zoom. Did you like it? Yes, we are in 118 and you may notice there's a few things going on with the texture pack. So I put a video out asking essentially for your guys' opinions on whether or not we should continue using the texture pack. I personally lean towards not using the full pack, but you'll notice there are some textures that are still being utilized. And one of those is actually the campfire. The off campfire does have transparency, so no ashes or anything like that. And I finally fixed it. For some reason, there was a line here that wasn't working. That is fixed now. So yeah, that's good. And I just thought that that was something that would be nice to have for like making bridges and things because I would do it anyways. And so yeah, I think that's good. The armor, I'm still gonna work on changing. Armor doesn't really mean that much to me, so I don't really care one way or another. The paintings still also, like this pack is very much, this light pack, I should say, is a work in progress because I just haven't updated it all. You can see the flower pots are actually colorful and still what I wanted to do with the original pack. And then the bamboo is also a light green. And then you can see kind of in the stairs, the diorite has been adjusted back to vanilla, the polished diorite, but I did make a very subtle tweak. And so I just want to show very, very briefly the tweak that I made. So the original turtle, what are you doing up here? What? Yeah, I'm just as confused as you are. I mean, you can stay up here. That's fine. I don't care, but that's just strange. So the diorite, the texture change I made was I adjusted the bottom here to be just a little bit lighter. So you still get the bevel feel, but it's not nearly as strong. And I think this is good. I think the texture is pretty decent. And even having the textures removed, this place does not look bad. Like I could get used to this and be perfectly fine. It's of course the diorite is a little bit darker than our original polished diorite look and feel, but it doesn't look bad. And so yeah, I think this place still looks great even from afar. I think from afar I think it actually looks better than it does up close, which is generally how it works in Minecraft. And you can see also with the birch and stuff, I don't think it looks bad. Like I personally don't think that any of this looks remotely bad. And so there are pretty much the only texture changes that are in this pack are the leaves have been removed, so no more bushy leaves or anything like that. The only thing that's changed is, let's see, what can I find? Apparently the chests are still changed, but that's not that big of a deal. The top of the workbench is still the OG one that we made because I didn't like the black border that was on it, and I'm just kind of testing to see if I like that or not. And then I think the only other thing that we could check out is the path block. I think that is really the only thing that is actually been kept. Is I just kept my path block texture because I think it still represents the path block pretty well, and like it. And so I think that's good. So you saw in the beginning there that I have gotten rid of every single thing in my inventory that was our tools and our other things. And all that I have right now are a potato, a carrot, 4 spruce saplings, a stack of cooked potatoes, and a stack of torches, and then 2 chicken. And that is because we're going on a journey. And this journey is 118 inspired, and I have trimmed our world. And so I have not really explored around at all. I did some basic exploration, I should say, to make sure that the chunks I trimmed are okay. But in this particular world, I have not actually physically moved around. I had a copy of the world I checked out to make sure my trimming was okay. But this one that we're in right now, no exploration has been done. And so we're going to be starting and hitting it fresh. Now, one thing I can notice right off the bat that was not there is the coral reef that is literally right next to us. Like, that was not there at all. That closest coral reef was 3,000 blocks away. So one thing that I think is going to be pretty dramatically different is this used to be the entirety of this ocean that was all around us was cold ocean. And to have a warm ocean right next to us, I think there's going to be quite a few things going on that are very different to what we would normally have, because we had some, as you can see, icebergs over there. And there were some icebergs that stretched behind here. I don't think those are there. I think I actually kept those. But the fact that we have a coral reef right here, they've updated the terrain generation to be more accurate to like warm biomes being by each other. So I'm assuming there's going to be like a desert out yonder, and we'll be next to this warm ocean biome. And or I guess I could be maybe, what other warm biomes are there? Mesas and deserts? Are those the only I guess what's that one called? Jungle. We could run into a jungle, but I honestly don't know. I have no idea what to expect. I also forgot to take my conduit out and put it back here, so we're conduitless. So today's episode's I'm going to keep a little bit brief. It's going to be kind of just exploring and finding the place that I want to build, because we're looking for a mountain and I'd like to find one. And I have gone on a biome finder just to be able to get general locations. I looked up groves because that generally points towards mountains, because they're usually groves, I think, generally surround the different types of mountain peaks. So we're going to be heading to a few different locations where there are groves to try and find our next area to build, because it centers around a mountain and I would love to have it as a backdrop. We don't even necessarily need to build on the mountain. I just want it as a backdrop because it'll be cool. So the first grove we're going to go to is this way, I think. And basically, I just went out and looked for ones that were in relatively close locations in all cardinal directions. So we'll be going this way, that way, and then behind us. And it'll be good. And there wasn't one actually that way, I don't think, if that is the correct direction. I don't even know. I don't know what biomes stand between us, because I didn't look at the seed and I selected only to see groves. So I have no concept of what is around anything either. It's going to be kind of like a crapshoot, and I'm kind of excited. I have not experienced the new biome generation at all, or the terrain generation, I should say. And we're getting some that was not there before. There's not supposed to be land for quite a while, and I don't know what this is. What in the? That's so tall. Wait, this is so. Oh, it's a mesa. Oh, okay. Wow. It seems. Well, no, it's not tall. Is that just a sheer, just like a sheer cliff? Dude. Whoa, this is cool. Oh, got a little close there, Mr. Iceberg. Well, that's okay. The terrain blending, I gotta say, is pretty good, considering this was all ocean. Like, they have done a great job of making it so that even the fact that this is supposed to probably continue quite a ways into our loaded area, this looks phenomenal for having been just ocean prior to us updating. So that's really cool. Why don't we get off here and just go exploring. Now, the reason why I went and got this, oh my gosh, we're not going to be able to explore that much. Because I don't have a bed. I didn't even think to bring a bed. Oh, well, it's going to make it exciting. It's going to be exciting. And we're gonna see what happens. Dude, okay, hold on. I gotta up the render distance. Thankfully, the render distance going up doesn't really mean that much because the simulation distance is really what causes a lot of the lag. Whoa, that's epic. This is such a cool area. Dude, look at this. I want to go down there, but I also know as soon as I get down there, it's going to turn night and then we're going to die. But we're going to, yeah, it's going to, oh, the sun needs changed back to its normal square self as well. But that's okay. Oh my gosh. This is so epic. Okay, let's, okay. All right. Okay, this is a little okay, there's a little sketch. I don't really know. Maybe we don't go in this direction quite yet because mesas were huge already prior to the update and they only made biomes bigger. And I don't really think I have enough potatoes to make it through a mesa biome if it's going to be like this. Like if it's going to be like that, are you kidding me? They raised the cloud height too to like 200 or something like that. So that mountain is 200 something blocks. How am I supposed to? I got 2 chicken and 64 potatoes. How am I supposed to make it up and down again, a hop its tail, without dying? I can't do that. Okay, we're gonna go in a different direction, I think, and start it. Yeah, see, I'm already out of food. Well, I'm glad I didn't drop down there. Jeez. All right, so I have gone about 1,000 blocks in this direction and the direction of the coral reef. Haven't really found anything, and it seems like it goes a little bit further with ocean. So we're going to go back, reset, and I think I'm going to do kind of just like a little bit of a 1,000 block poke in each direction. So the mesa biome is roughly like extends about 1,000 blocks, I would imagine, in that direction. So we know what's over there. Now we know over here we've got acacia wood and we've got a desert, so that's cool. The acacia area does not really seem too interesting, but I'm kind of interested. Is this considered a river? It is. So this is a river. It's huge compared to what it used to be. Wow. Rivers, I knew rivers were bigger, but dang, this is a big old river. Okay, so the windmill's over there. All right, we can, we'll line up with the windmill and then let's just keep going this way, I guess. Maybe we'll just go this direction. Oh, and for any of you who are curious, I did indeed keep the monument because it's halfway cleared out anyways, and might as well. And I don't know what ocean monument spawn rates are now in oceans, so I decided to keep it because it's right next to us and we can maybe build something that matches that style that is cool. So yes, I did keep it. So we're just gonna go roughly, I don't know, maybe we go 3,000 blocks. Maybe that sounds good. I don't know. It depends how long this ocean takes me. So I'm gonna just go, and if I see something cool, I guess bring you back in because I'm pretty positive in this direction there is actually a grove. That direction, there isn't a grove for like 13,000 blocks, and so we're not gonna go that direction quite very much. But this direction, there is one. It was not very big though, and so I won't really have my hopes up. There's a big one that direction, so I really want to go that direction. But why are there cows out here? Maybe when I deleted the chunks, it didn't delete like the entities that were in the game. And so they just were on land and now they're stuck in an ocean. If so, that's hilarious. But there's a grove this direction. Are you a polar bear? Oh, hello, polar bear. Okay. Oh, hello, cows. Oh, and a polar bear. Oh, I think that's what happened. I think I deleted the ground from their feet and now they're stuck in the middle of the ocean. Well, if we need cows, I suppose that's a good place to start looking. But yeah, we're going to go this direction. See if we can find anything. Oh, there's an ocean monument. More polar bears. Okay. Oh, pigs. Hooray. The whole family's here. Okay, I'll be back. All right, so I've been journeying a little ways. We're roughly halfway, I'd say, to getting to the meadows area. And I went ahead and actually loaded it up again in the biome. What? What do you want? Get your ugly bumpkin face away from me. Thank you. Yes. Oh, be with the cows. Criminy. Can't get some privacy here. I went ahead and checked the biome finder again. Also, I found this hoe and stuff in that portal that's in the background. Found a Silk Touch Golden Axe, so we will not be using this until we desperately need Silk Touch. And then a Curse of Vanishing Hoe, so that is pretty much pointless. But, oh, and there's, those are polar bears. But there are sheep around here, so we can finally make a bed, which is wonderful. I went and checked the biome finder again just to make sure that I was heading in the direction that, as I said, I was looking for that particular, I don't remember if it's called, what it's called exactly, meadows or whatever I had said before. But I'm particularly looking for jagged peaks, and I just went on there, filtered down to those two, so I have no real idea as to what in the world still is around it, but I know that we're headed towards a jagged peak, so that's good. And I've seen jagged peaks before. Man, there are plenty of sheep. We're gonna have to murderize them all. Jagged peaks are really cool. I'm gonna steal this actually. Thank you. And potatoes, very good. Boop boop boop. There we go. Let me know down below what you guys think. So we're using this light texture pack, of course, and there are minor changes. I'm going to include the bed color change. The ones that are just normal beds, I'm going to include. The ones that are like benches and stuff, I'm not going to include. Actually, sheepies, we don't even have to kill you. So you live to tell another tale. But let me know some other textures that you would like me to potentially keep. They need to be for this light texture pack. I'm thinking the beds that have like the quilt pattern, I don't see any reason why those need to necessarily go away. I like them. Oh, no bells for us today, I guess. I should have really realized that was going to do that, but I had hope. Well, this was exciting. We found a village. We've got a bed. We don't have to be scared for the nighttime, which is actually really nice. Oh, baby sheep. So I'm going to keep going. We are headed towards a jagged peak if we do keep on running over here. And I will bring you back in whenever we see anything cool, which I am guessing is going to be pretty dang often, considering I have already found some pretty cool things that I haven't shown just because... Are you okay? Do you need help? All right, well, that's going to be a strange quirk. Oh, there we go. You lived. Yay. That's going to be a very strange quirk. Another village. A very strange quirk of our world is we're going to have random mobs that don't belong in the biome. Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate the river changes? Look how glorious this looks. I love this update. Look at that. Oh, there's a jungle over there. That's beautiful to know. Look at this river. This would never have existed in prior Minecraft. Look how wide it is. Like, I'm tempted to use my boat to cross it. And that I'm going to use my boat. Might as well. Look at this. So much faster than what we would have actually had to do. Now I have to slap the crap out of it. There we go. Oh man, I am so happy. So I'm going to keep on checking out villages and things that we find, and I'll bring it back in if there's anything cool or exciting. Yeah, copper feels much easier to get now that the update's through. Like, ore distribution feels pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, finding 3 copper veins on the surface is pretty nice. Like, but four little areas of copper, yeah, that's pretty good. I know I just did a bad Minecraft thing there and dug straight down, but you know what? We risk it here. This actually has me really excited. Oh, I wonder if this is actually like a copper vein. Actually kind of curious, but this has me really excited because the build style we're going to be working in is really dependent on copper, and not really seeing anymore, so maybe we stop digging. It's really dependent on copper, and so that has me really excited that we already have this much, and we're not even like remotely close to our area. I'm just very much excited about this because I've already found how much? Almost like we're gonna probably have over 2 stacks. If I stick around this area, Stony Shores seem to be really good for finding ores like this on the surface. And imagine if I had fortune and I came here, man, we would be rolling in the copper. And I'm very, very excited about that because, as I said, the build style is going to be very much dependent on this. So having as much as possible for an early game house is going to be very helpful. Oh, we might, whoa, okay. All right, there's some mountains here. What? Oh, okay, I didn't realize that's not nearly as far away as I thought it was going to be. We're getting very close. I'm kind of hoping. Oh, dude, this is epic. What the balls? Look at those mountains. This view from down here is epic. Whoa. Dude, okay, hold on. Let me check out this village first, but criminy. Mountains aren't holding back at all. There's no chests in any of these villages, and it's infuriating. Oh, cauldrons. I'll take those. Ah. Ooh, that's good. Can we equip you? No. Guys, we got leather boots. You don't know how awesome that is because leather is so good right now for being able... I don't need any more cauldrons. I honestly don't need all the cauldrons I have, but leather is going to be so helpful for climbing those darn mountains because of the dumb snow that has been added. It's cool snow, don't get me wrong. There are so many leather working stations in this town. Jeez. So the next thing we're going to do is climb that and see what's on the other side. My inventory is looking pretty heinous right now, but that's okay. Boy, Mojang really did so great with these mountains. I mean, can you, like, I was not expecting, I was hoping that this would be a cool Jagged Peaks place because it is actually not that far away from the Cycladic village, which also needs we need a name for that. I was just going to call it like Cycladia, but I don't really know if that's too dumb. So, this stuff. Yeah, this is powder snow right here. If you land on it without boots, right? Or is this regular snow? Oh, I guess this is regular snow. Okay, well, never mind then. Well, and I should have realized I didn't need to bring the spruce saplings because most of the time these biomes... Ooh, that's good. That is good. Oh, we don't have room for it. Goodbye, wheat. See you later. Oh, yeah, I forgot the ore distribution is now so that the ores show up, the iron ore shows up higher up in mountains. That's like where the majority of it shows up. That actually, I didn't even think about that, but I'm really glad that we're going towards the mountain because that's going to be so helpful. Honestly, I can't believe I forgot about that because that is so important for early game now. Whoa. This is real cool. Oh, this is like a bowl. Hey, goat. You scared the living snot out of me because I have not seen goats at all in this entire time, even though they've been out since 117 release. Never seen goats, and they look really cool. Whoa! Buddy, calm down. Don't need you going all crazy. Okay, I'm going to gather a little bit of iron before we go and check out the other side. So is this considered like a grove or something? What is this? Is this just mountain? Nope, this is considered a grove. Oh, so cool. Ooh, and we have... What is light as a rabbit? Oh, did I step on some stuff here? This is... Yes, it's got a slightly different texture. This is the dumb stuff that you can freeze in. Yes. Cool. And I think you can only pick it up with a bucket. So that's cool. And this is why we got leather. And so there's a good cave for us to start exploring. I really don't have much in the ways of an idea as to like what we're going to be doing. I know what the build style is, but I don't know what we're going to be starting with. Oh, good. You can actually, even in in boots, you can shift and get through it. And like if you want to go down a block, that's cool. So it can kind of act as like a ladder. And I think the fact that we're wearing leather is actually helping us stay warm in it because it does affect your warmth level. Well, not your warmth level, but kind of your warmth level. It makes it so you start like freezing and taking damage, and it's going to be great for making like various different farms. You can just freeze enemies to death. Whoa. All right, this is pretty cool. This is actually really, really cool. So we've got a little peninsula thing there. And can we get down there? I kind of want to go like run around on the treetops there. Let's get a little further out here to be able to see if this mountain range is any good or not. Let's get on top of that guy if that's going to be possible. Yeah, it'll be possible. Oh, well, that was lucky. I guess we're going to hold our potatoes in our offhand. Okay. Yeah, let's get up here. What? Oh my gosh. Dude, look. Y'all, look at this. Boy, this is better than I could have honestly hoped for. With the water cascading down too, I think it needs to be controlled a little bit more, but we can terraform that. We can do something cool. Wow. Wow. I am blown away actually by this. This is so much cooler than what I was thinking. It showed a ton of, I don't know if they're groves or meadows that surround the mountains, but it showed a ton of it, and that the actual like peaks themselves were so small. So I really didn't have much hope for this. But this is epic. I mean, seriously, hold on. Let's get all of this in view here. I mean, seriously, can you stop it? Stop it right now. Look at how freaking crazy. Okay, that may be a bit too far. My eyeballs are starting to like cringe a little. But dude, oh, this is it. This is where we're building, guys. This is so cool. I can't even begin to explain, because the idea I have is I want to incorporate the mountains in the build a bit as well. But what I'm hoping for was just a really awesome backdrop. And this actually, I think, would work really well. Like, especially like we clear all of this out, do some custom trees and all that jazz. But we'd make like custom giant dark oak trees or something like that and spread it out a little bit more and just make it more of a village. Oh, I'm sold. I am absolutely sold, guys. Well, y'all, I think that is going to have to do it for this episode. I wanted this to be kind of more of just an episode 0 type of situation where we're restarting fresh, getting a good look at an area that I was so hoping this was going to be such a cool place. I could not be more floored about this find. This mountain biome is so epic, because imagine we can make this village down here. It's going to be really freaking sick, and I'm so excited to build it. It's going to be way different than what we've been doing in the Cycladic village, so I'm so thrilled about that. And that grove up top makes me think about doing builds up there, like doing some form of like Holy Land thing, like think in Elder Scrolls Skyrim, the like Shrine of Azura or something, like some monstrous thing, or like High Hrothgar or something like that. Something crazy like on the mountaintops. Ooh, I am so stoked. So next episode, I will be explaining a bit more about the build style and all that. I'm going to do some off-camera grind because I want to get some resources and stuff. And I'm going to do a ton because I do want to kind of go back through the beginnings stages of things. I'm not going to go and do too much cave diving, honestly, because I want to do that with you before like I do experience it for the first time. And so that's why we're restarting also. For any of you who are curious, we are restarting with our resources and stuff because I want to experience this update as if this is a brand new world, because we really haven't explored much of it. And so it really is pretty much a brand new world. And so I'm stoked. I hope you guys are excited. I am so excited, and I'm going to leave this off. I'm going to try and get an Optifine preview to get some shaders going, because I want to see what this looks like in shaders. And so the end screen is going to be that, if you're curious about that. And yeah, I'm so thrilled. So if you guys like this area and you're excited to build, see like the builds and stuff that go up in it, leave a like, leave a comment about everything that I've said about the texture pack as well. And man, look forward to it. I'll reveal more about the build style next episode. And I'm just gonna get to recording more, because I am so inspired by this area. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, leave a like in real life, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of A Brew and Build. Bye-bye.